And if it is?
No, it was used in the sense that we have 6. Back when we had Mike, there was a big discrepancy between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not it.
So if that is what you meant by that, is that an issue that you don't have somebody who's can take over a game?
It's an early season. There's a lot of young guys that I think will develop. Right now, I'd say Paris is probably the #1 guy, but I anticipate Terry Austin Mack made a nice catch Saturday. There's a lot of new names, so I'm anticipating that. Just saying that Mike developed that year. But the discrepancy, this 1 through 6, and Ben Victor at some point, I imagine he's going to turn into that kind of ball player too.
And overall, how have you felt about just the receivers development in general over the past 6 months or so?
6 months, I felt great. First game, I felt really good. When we dropped the ball, that happens. And I think the receiver are playing their tails off. We just got to make some more plays.
Front row right, Austin.
Urban, sometimes you have the state of the program talks with your team. Do you mention with them at all the 2014 and bouncing back similarities to the time of year or anything, or is that something that you?
Yeah, I did. I just talk about the template, but I had that conversation. It comes up, but that's kind of nonsense stuff. We're so early in this season, but I think when you have extremely high expectations, you got to give them a nugget down there. So I made a decision. We brought that up, and we didn't spend much time on it. Well, we brought it up in the sense that there's a template that worked very well. Now, within that template, there's some real rugged players and some real rugged coaches that got their jobs done. So,
I know sometimes you hate these questions because you're so focused on Saturday. Do you remember anything about that following week after Virginia Tech that told you nothing? Okay. I just thought that might be the case.
Third row left, James.
Yeah, Coach, have you ever had such a unique 3-game stretch to start the season where you go conference team, top 5, team Heisman winner, and then having to prepare for a triple option, and how challenging has that been for you and your staff?
yeah, we saw it coming. We've been working on the option a little bit, but it's so hard because the 2 offenses you face right out jump are hard. Usually you get a couple ones that you outman your opponent a little bit, but this is such a unique one this week that this is it's going to be a dogfight. So no, I've never been in one like that.
Front row left, Doug.
Urban, when you guys lost to Michigan State in 2015, you came out the next week at Michigan and ran
I
the
just
ball.
remember all these losses.
How
How about when we won?
when you won 62-7? No, I know it was 62. No, I'm getting to the win. I'm getting to the next win.
Good. Makes you ask it. Let me answer more questions.
You go to Michigan the next week after that loss, and you guys run the ball great, and you dominate Michigan. Is there an instinct at all when you have a loss to go back to what you do best? Because we know how you guys can run the ball. That week you got back and you ran the ball with Zeke and JT. Is there an instinct this week to do that?
Yeah, I think when things aren't going well, you go back to fundamentals. We are trying to, it's so early in the season. We want to, I know we're going to be balanced. I think to win, we're going to do whatever we have to do to go win this game. A lot of it's how, are we blocking them? Are they loading the line of scrimmage? And we're going to do what we have to do to go win the game. So I understand your question. We cannot be one-dimensional. We're working awful hard at that.
Front row middle, Dave.
How's Joe Burrow coming along with his
Pretty
injury?
good.
Could he play this week if needed?
That's a good question. I think it's probable.
And Dwayne Haskins, I know you mentioned on Monday that he's not quite game ready. Can you elaborate on why? You've had
Pretty
success-
close.
Okay.
We'd like to get him in a game. He's never taken a snap at a college football game, so we'll see.
Fourth row right, Nick.
When you recruit a quarterback, a lot of these kids now, it seems like they get recruited earlier and earlier and earlier, and a lot of them are off the board by the time they're juniors. How much, when you look at them, data do you need before you say, okay, I've seen enough to the point where I think this kid?
Great questions. It's really hard nowadays. You don't really get to see them play. Like I said, they're locked up. It's such a critical position. The good thing I'm trying to think the last few guys we've actually worked with and watched them throw. They were young, but we've had our hands on them. And it's that one thing that it's hard to take a quarterback where you can't physically put your hands on them and work with them.